So, I was on TikTok again earlier, and as usual, I keep getting Korra defenders on my front page just to rage bait me. And this one worked, so let's hear him out.
Isn't it funny how every time you make an opinion that somebody disagrees with, and in this fact, I'm gonna be so arrogant as to say it's not even an opinion. The show tells us that Ozai isn't the strongest firebender. It does this by showing us his actual feats, or lack thereof, compared to other firebender feats throughout the show.
Basically what he's saying here is that Ozai is not the strongest firebender, which is provably false by the way. He is confirmed to be the strongest firebender in the entire series. But he's also addressing this commenter who said that he did not watch the show, which I agree with you actually. People who make these kinds of comments without substantiating them are not worth paying attention to. But I am going to prove this commenter was right in this regard, and only this regard.
Okay, point to me one instance in the show where we see Ozai perform any remarkable firebending feat that isn't being boosted by the fucking comment.
Fantastic, watch this.
Far steeper.
Now for context, this is Phoenix King Ozai, using the literal bare minimum slither of the sun in the split second it came out, quite literally sensing the minimum amount of firebending returning, and firing a lightning bolt after charging it for a second. Lightning is the most advanced application of firebending that requires precision control of your chi just to activate, and this man did it in a second or two. For reference, our resident lightning menace Azula charges hers for a few seconds before firing. Is that not something that happened in the show? You did watch it, no? So I would have to assume you knew of this feat and chose not to mention it, right? This is in Avatar: The Last Airbender Book 3, Episode 11, titled Day of Black Sun Part 2, The Eclipse, with the time code being 1550.
Isn't it funny how every time you make an opinion that somebody disagrees with, and in this fact, I'm gonna be so arrogant as to say it's not even an opinion. The show tells us that Ozai isn't the strongest firebender.
By the way, I would not be making this video at all if you didn't state that your opinion was a fact instead of an opinion. Because opinions can be wrong and subjective, and that is perfectly fine. But a fact has to be 100% right, and you certainly were not, by all provable metrics.